What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart, playing the Project Ascension Andorhal PvP server. Once again, I'm Elude Stalwart, and today I'm going to be playing Elude. He's my level 60 dual-wielding tank. They've released the gold grinding expansion, or patch rather, and we're going to be doing some grinding today. We're in our tank spec because our single target DPS slash PvP spec is not tanky enough to grind out here. But I figured I'd give y'all a look at what gold grinding looks like now, and today we're going to be running the Tainted Scar. So this is the Tainted Scars version. I've went out to Alcaz Island and I've done a little grinding there. The area is a lot smaller. It's a lot more competitive. If you find other people in your area, it's a lot harder to keep the grind up over there. Mainly because there's only like 3 areas for you to grind over there on Alcaz Island. There's a tower, 2 little camps, and I guess 4 areas if you count the coast where the Loch Ness monster looking things are out by the docks. And there's these Nagas with sorceresses that'll dot you for insane damage. And if you have like even one other person out there grinding with you, it's really not worth it. So I tend to avoid that place now unless I can get a good enough PvP spec to actually hold that island down. Now if you do have a good PvP spec, I would recommend that area for you, because I think a good single target high damage output person could hold that whole island down, and as people come you can just sneak off into the woods and guerrilla warfare, assassinate them, and keep that area locked down for yourself. If you don't have as much of a single target damaging spec, I would suggest the Tainted Scar. There's also a third place, and that's up in Winter Spring actually. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Down here in this southern area of Winter Spring, that's a whole grinding area in itself. It was one of the 3. Dark Whisper Gorge. That's probably equivalent to the Tainted Scar like we have here, and I'll show you what the Tainted Scar looks like, but Dark Whisper Gorge was the other place where you could probably go out and grind some gold. So I'll show you what the Tainted Scar grinding looks like. I found there's a handful of demons and mana hounds that I'm able to at least tank. So I'll be running and showing you what those look like. Had to switch over to my PvP spec. This is a build I've been working with kind of offline. I don't really know if it's too good. I know that whenever I used to PvP with the ret kind of core ret pally build, I would do okay in PvP. But this build here either needs more gear to work, or maybe it's just a single target DPS PvE build, like I don't know. But it pretty much relies on me running Hemorrhage until I eviscerate, and then Mortal Strike. It does okay. It gets up to like 600 to 700 DPS if I can keep on damaging with this build. Jesse Coon says, "Why do you stream so early? It's been forever. What's up?" Yeah, man, it's been a couple days. I've actually been house sitting my son. He's been sick. He got some kind of a cold. We get worried whenever he gets coughs and colds because he's had asthma before, and I've been kind of offline helping nurse him back to health. I think he probably could have went to school today. He's been a lot better, but he's already missed 2 days of school because of his throat. And it's just like a cough, but he's asleep right now. As he's been home, I haven't been streaming as much, just because I don't like streaming whenever the family's home. It gets distracting and I get pulled away a lot. So, but yeah, how you doing, Jesse Coons? the gold patch has been released, so I'm about to get out here and show y'all what the gold patch looks like. Part of the reason why I streamed so early too is whenever the family is home, they sleep in, so if I can wake up early and stream, then I can at least get a couple hours in before they get up. And then when the family gets up, it's back to making meals, cooking and cleaning around the house and stuff. Alright, let's get buffed up here. I've been watching a lot of Gotham lately, so you want to know what I do? Check out Alfred in Batman in Gotham. I'm the butler here, pretty much. No, not you streaming. I've been on Discord, Ascension, or stream like since like 2 weeks after release. I've been great. The piles of classes I'm taking are a little overwhelming though. Oh man, you're doing a lot of classes. Are you at university? Yeah, man, I'm on Discord right now. What are you on? Maybe you're on my old. Here, check this out. Let me see. Invite people. Copy. Wait, let's say. Now copy. Look, if you're in this Discord, join that Discord, because this is where we have a Stalwart Vanguard guild, and you're Radsley Pro, aren't you? Jesse Coons, if I remember correctly, I think you were the one I was running with on Elysium, right? Well, we have another Discord, and since this Project Ascension has come out, we've been streaming Project Ascension, and we've been running off of another Discord, and that link I put in the Elude Stalwart Discord will link you to the Stalwart Vanguard, and that's the name of the guild that we have here on the Alliance side of the Project Ascension servers. But yeah, man, hit that link up and you'll see where we are. We've got like 23 people that come and go over here in the guild. Active players. Hey, it's Pink Rose. We've got 29 players in the guild. We've got, let's see, 3 level 60s. I would say 4 or 5 accounts that log in regularly. We'd like to get that number up so we can do more stuff together, but I don't know. I'd have to actually actively recruit, I think. We kind of had this it was more like a joke, but it was kind of like this rule that the newest player that joined the guild would invite. And I don't know if Trax was taking it seriously, but I think Trix was the last player to join the guild, so he was supposed to be joining or he was supposed to be recruiting the next member. I may start spamming for people to join the leveling guild, but I don't really know what our interests are yet. I wanted to ask Pink Rose and Stride, aka Barrage, aka Goldilocks, and all his other alts, like what our focus should be, but we haven't really decided yet, I don't think. So far it's just been kind of grinding. Let me say hi to Pink Rose. Hi, Pink Rose. Smiley face. Jesse Coon says, nah, it's me, Frosty. No, I was the guy you started Ascension with. You might remember Dodge Bear Man. I remember Frosty. Yeah. Frosty was, Gershon, right? Are you Gershon? Or was Gershon, somebody else? I thought you were Stop Crittin. Stop Crittin was the guy from Elysium. But yeah, Frosty, you're Dodge Bear Man, but you're also Gershon in the guild, right? You hit level 32 in like a few hours, if I remember correctly. You had the pet spec, and then I also remember running Stormwind with you. You went into a bear that swapped in and out of form tanking, I think, for Spitfire. Yeah, man, we've been keeping it going here. For a little bit, Elude left the Stalwart Vanguard Guild to join probably Drunk, and that was just to see if I could get into some raids, but they had like 2 raids going for Molten Core already, and it looked like Group 2 was going to be kind of inconsistently running that. But I got into some Blackrock Depths and Upper Blackrock Spire runs and stuff, so it was okay. Okay, so this is the Tainted Scar grind spot here. We got Felguard Elites, which will debuff you with Mortal Strike, reducing all the healing that you receive. And they do a cleave, so like my Voidwalker here, as he's attacking, will get cleaved as well if he's standing in front, so I gotta position him behind. And he also does this Blast Wave. Blast Wave is kind of like AoE damage that slows you down, and they're severely tanky. Like, you can see me DPSing. I'm doing 200 damage per second, and they've got 56,000 hit points, so almost 57,000 hit points. So if you can get something that can survive these hard hits and Blast Wave and Mortal Strike, and you can DPS 56,000 hit points down, you can make this a pretty good grind spot. Now, I could do okay whenever I'm AoEing these. If I have a good amount of DPS, I can gather a handful of these Felguard Elites, like maybe 3 at a time. But that's really pushing it for my tank build because all the damage they do is quite a bit. Mana Hounds, they don't hit as hard. They die a lot quicker. Let's see, they got 48k hit points, so they have less hit points than the Felguards. But the Mana Hounds will, as the name implies, eat all your mana. Now, they do like a, I think it's probably even faster than a 1.5 second cast of mana burn on you. And if you're quick, you can interrupt it, but they do it more often than 10 seconds, and my kick currently is on a 10-second cooldown. Maybe I could switch out kick for wind shear or something on a quicker cooldown. Let me see. I want to actually find out if Pummel requires battle stance and berserker stance. That's also a 10-second cooldown. So yeah, you would need an interrupt that is faster than 10 seconds. I think Holy Paladin? Maybe it's Prop Pally. Doesn't one of them... I thought the Paladins had an interrupt. Rebuke. I'm thinking of Rebuke, but it doesn't look like they get it. It would be in this one. Yeah, they don't have an interrupt. Huh. What else? Well, the rogues have kick. Enhanced Shaman have... Actually, it's Elemental Shaman have Wind Shear. That's a 6-second cooldown, but the reason why I don't pick it up is Wind Shear reduces threat. So as a tank, I don't want to reduce my threat any more than I need to. But yeah, so this is what grinding looks like on this spec at least. I've tried running out here on my DPS spec, but I can't survive. It's been so far just about trying to maximize my damage output. And for me, doing that is rotating between Hemorrhage, Hammer of the Righteous whenever it's off a cooldown, and Thunder Stomp which is also a cleave macro. Now this is Thunderclap rank 1. Is that right? Should I be? Let's see. Thunderclap rank 1, is that right? Every time you hear the water drop sound, that's a free heal that I'm getting with Maelstrom weapon. Now my survivability is really good with this spec, but my damage output is not so great. Right now off to the side I'm looking for warrior. Would it be prot? No. Prot warrior? No. Let's check out, what is it, Fury maybe? Fury warrior? Fury. Cleave, cleave, cleave. Okay, so maybe it's arms. Alright, Thunderclap. Thunderclap rank 4. But when I mouse over it says Thunderclap rank 1. I might need to change that. I don't know why it would be using rank 1. That was, let's see. Thunderclap has been hitting for, I've got, let's see, 90 hits of Thunderclap. My average hit is 186. So, on average, Thunderclap's been hitting for 186. Let's keep that in mind, because I gotta change something here. Because if it's truly doing rank 1 of this, I want to actually specify to use rank 5 or 4 or whatever it was. Now, I also want to make a macro for Hammer of the Righteous, so it doesn't give me that error sound every time I'm spamming it whenever it's not off a cooldown. So we got a couple macros to make. Yeah, that Mortal Strike. I usually try to avoid using my instant cast heal while that Mortal Strike's on me. But sometimes I end up doing it. I've recently tweaked the spec a little bit. Previously I was running with improved chain heal. I had like 2 talents into making it heal for 20% more. I ended up taking those points and putting them into Thunderclap and Cleave, but let me do this before I forget. We got Thunderclap. This is World Cleave. I want to actually make that specify Thunderclap rank 4 or rank 6 even. There we go. So now that's a rank 6 Thunderclap. Now it should be doing 145 damage to them, and the damage increased by attack power. So the damage should be more than that. And if it's changed at all, then our average hit of 184 should go up higher once I reset. Now if that's working that way, I want to make sure that Cleave isn't doing the same. So let's go to Fury. Let's get a Cleave rank 5 here. And we'll even change the name of this. This is not World Cleave anymore. This is Thunder Cleave. Alright, there we go. Okay, now that's this one. I may even unlearn Whirlwind and get some other move. I don't know yet what. But Hammer of the Righteous was another macro I wanted to change. So we'll take this one, yeah, this one, and we'll make a new macro, Hammer Time. We'll name it Hammer Time. Pet attack, start attack, defensive stance, that's all good. We'll get rid of cast sequence. We'll tell it to cast Hammer of the Righteous, whatever rank it is. Fury, we're looking for Prot Pally. There we are. Hammer of the Righteous. There's no other ranks of that, so that'll work. There we go. Now I can spam it without it making an error sound. Or maybe it will make an error sound. Yeah, there we go. It's not making the error sound. Alright, we're going to reset this and see if we're getting above 184 on our average hit for Thunderclap. We're looking for above 184 Thunderclaps. I think I've also spec'd into more hit rating when I moved those talents around. We were seeing our Hammer of the Righteous miss way too much. But now all we're getting is deflects, so we're being parried, which implies that we may need more expertise than we currently are running. I'm gonna wait for that Mortal Strike to fall off to instant heal. We got another Mortal Strike on us. There we go. A little bit of Earth Living proc. We've also changed to Seal of Light. We were running, I think, Seal Command. So the point we saved from Seal of Light, we're able to use for the hit rating. I think I put it on. I've also got like 1 point into increasing evasions or reducing evasions cooldown, and that's also giving me stamina. But I rarely find myself needing to use evasion, at least out here. There's a crit heal. So I try to just spam hemorrhage until I run out of energy while Hammer of the Righteousing on cooldown. And then before I cap on rage, I'll drop a Thunderclap. Yeah, I'm getting dodged and parried a lot. So expertise is something I probably want to look into. With all the hit rating I have, it's still not enough to keep from getting dodged and parried. Those both rely on expertise. Hit rating just reduces your chance to miss, whereas expertise reduces your chance to be dodged and parried. Normally whenever you're trying to hit the hit rating cap, it's assuming you're standing behind the enemy, so you're not having to worry about dodge and parry. But since I'm a tank, I'm standing in front of the enemy, and the more he's deflecting my blows, the more damage I'm taking, because they're getting parry haste and attacking me then right after they parry. So even outside of their swing timer, they're able to parry haste attack me very quickly, and I get like spiky incoming damage whenever that's going on. So as I'm collecting gold, you can see I'm at 11 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and invest in some expertise as I swap points out. Now, the gold update is giving a lot more gray drops from killing mobs. You also have a chance of getting mystic runes. And what I've seen from the mystic runes is if you're in a party, it seems like they drop more frequently, in my opinion. Maybe we were just killing faster, so we were seeing them more often, but yesterday from grinding alone, I got 4. And that was only when I was running in a group. But today, I haven't really seen any, as you've seen so far. But I'm also killing a lot slower, so keep that in mind. More about the gold update is these items here just appear to be grays from Burning Crusade that are now available and dropping for us in these higher level areas. So level 55 plus elites. It seems like they just made the loot tables to where they drop Burning Crusade items. And it's pretty good gold. As I do a full rotation, I'll try to fill my bags up or get as close as I can to filling them up. And I'll go and sell for 50 gold. And I think that's per hour. I'll get like 50 gold an hour farming these mobs at the current rate that I can kill them. But anybody with better DPS would probably make way better gold per hour than that. Yesterday we were playing, we're running over here with Pink Rose, and we were messing with Pink Rose's spec. We made Pink Rose kind of like a core retribution pally. Like I took the core build from a rep pally, like his holy damage output, and we built out Pink Rose's spec. And Pink Rose is doing about the same amount of DPS as I was, but that's also without being geared. So once we get Pink Rose some gear, that spec will probably play a lot better, and we'll have some good damage output for these runs. Alright, so Hammer the Righteous on cooldown, use all of our energy for hemorrhage. We should also be keeping track of our rage. So if you see energy or rage capping, that means I'm messing around on this spec. Also, if you see Hammer the Righteous up, that means I'm not playing the spec correctly. So I should be Thunderclap / cleaving, and I should be Hammer of the Righteousing and hemorrhaging. And then the only time I need to actually Storm Strike and Judge is whenever I need well, the only time I need to write Judgment of Light or Storm Strike is whenever I'm running low on mana, because I get replenishment from both of those. And like 20 to 25% of my base mana back. So that's so I can keep healing and Hammer of the Righteousing. And yeah. Let's see what Thunderclap's doing now. We said earlier our average hit was like 189 or 184. Yeah, now it's 183. So it was using the appropriate rank of Thunderclap. We were just getting the tooltip from rank 1 for some reason because of how our macro was set up, I guess. But the crit strike damage, or the crit strike chance rather, of Thunderclap and Cleave is increased with this spec. That's a new talent that I kind of switched for. And my physical damage is increased. I think whenever I dodge or parry, I get a increased crit strike. Let me get I'll force a dodge here. So now I got a 67% chance to dodge. Since I dodged, my enrage is going off. So now I should be doing more physical damage. Which means hemorrhage, thunderclap, and Hammer of the Righteous are going off better. Now in a perfect world I can keep enrage up at all times, but I think with just one mob I'm not dodging or parrying enough. I probably want to take some points out of actually I already did. I took points out of deflection actually, so I could put it into improved cleave and thunderclaps critting. Let's see something. Dodge. I was thinking about taking points out of dodge as well. don't know if I should though. Cleaves a pretty good chunk of my damage now that I got it beefed up. I may want to get rid of Whirlwind and pick up Revenge. If I remember correctly, Revenge hits pretty hard. That'll probably be my next move actually, because I'm not using Whirlwind at all. And I definitely have Rage to spare. Now I think this area is supposed to instigate PvP because you see a lot of the opposing faction out here a lot. But most people come out here for the gold, so I don't think they actually bother PvPing. It's actually Silverheart around me, so now I'm a little worried. Perdiate circle of fire resistance. We're gonna move a little bit away from there. These guys, the Doomguard commanders, these are probably the easiest to fight. They do the least amount of damage, I would say. Now I learned that I could just eat that Rain of Fire, and that's actually what you want to do, because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but this stun right here is one thing to watch out for, and he purges. So part of the reason why I eat that Rain of Fire is because whenever he's not casting Rain of Fire, he's purging my buffs. And that usually means that he's taking off my Righteous Fury and my Blessing of Sanctuary, like he just did. And it costs mana to re-put those up. But I can Storm Strike and judge my mana back up and get those right back rolling. I'm just rebuffing now. Need a Seal Light. See, he took off my Righteous Fury. See, Power Auras is a quick solve for that though, so I'm not too worried. He's doing a lot more Rain of Fire now too, so that's kind of nice. Sounded like he tried to purge again, but I didn't see what he did. Yeah, these guys are the least tankiest, I would say. The Core Hound's a lot lower than he is, but 50k, that's like 10k less that you gotta worry about. The only problem is he stuns and purges. And you can interrupt that Rain of Fire. I choose not to. It does less damage than his other stuff. He also cripples, so he slows you down, reduces your strength, and increases time between your attacks. But that's a magic move, so I usually just cleanse it off. I got myself a cleanse. But yeah, these guys I think are the best for me to farm. Aside from his stunning, I can usually DPS him down pretty quickly. Quickly being a relative term. Hey, big girls. Out in the grind spot. Yeah, if we could get Pink Rose out here, we'd just go a lot quicker, I bet. Care to join? But yeah, all told, an hour's worth of grinding for 2 talent respecs. Well, an hour's worth of grinding for 50 gold, which means I can change 1 tier of talents or 1 ability out. Oh, nice. Nice mace. I used that until I got... Oh, don't die. Don't die. Alright, we're gonna reset Scotta here. He's stunning us. Got mad, distracted there for a second. Hello. Alright, so Demon Shear. I think I got that from Skolomance, I want to say. Skolo. I think it was the last boss of Skolo. Dark Master so-and-so. Gandling. Robe of the Void, that looks good. Maybe it wasn't Skolo. Lord... this guy? Alexi? The Revenant? Maybe it was Strat. Actually, it was Strat, wasn't it? Strathholm. Baron Rivendare. Maybe not. I don't know. Be right back, logging into Discord. Okay, cool. Where did I get this thing? I forgot where it dropped. It should be showing me. I thought in the tooltip it would show me. Sold by no known merchants. I guess I could search it, right? Let's say clear. It's called Demon Shear. Demon Shear. Ah, Balnazar. Balnazar and Strathholm. Yeah, right there. And the reason why I got it was a slow two-handed sword with 163 to 246 min to max damage, which is quite a bit. Strathholm. Thanks, Mugato. Yeah, I was wondering, I couldn't remember where. Pink Rose should be jumping in Discord soon. Alright, we're going to keep on killing these Doom Guards because they're easy to kill. I think they're the easiest to kill. You don't have to worry about anything except dispels whenever you get that, and then rebuffing. So it can get a little mana hungry, but with my current build, Storm Striking and Judging remedies that. Because I can just Judge and Storm Strike my mana back up. I may actually bring this out because he likes to purge it off. I usually blink out of this if I'm in my DPS spec, but I can't survive out here in my DPS spec. This guy appears to be purging a lot more and stunning a lot more. Let's stun him instead of letting him stun us, though. I noticed if you stun these guys, sometimes it offsets their casting. Just enough to where they can't do whatever normal moves. Like, so if you get a shitty rotation, like as he's rain of firing, he'll come out of that and stomp and stun me. If I stun him first, then during that rotation, he might not stomp me again, because I think they have like a priority system. His priority appears to be rain of fire if it's off a cooldown. So after he's out of rain of fire, if I stun him, then this rotation he'll, well, there goes that idea. I was saying this rotation he probably won't stun me, which he did anyways. Let's try it again. After this rain of fire, we'll stun him. He still purged me. He's stunned. He might stomp me as soon as it comes out if it didn't work. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't work. Never mind. Let's wait for a bit this time. After his rain of fire. So we're gonna wait for a bit. He's gonna purge me. After he purges me, we'll stun him. Nope, he stunned us. Touche, Doomguard. Touche. Stun ya. Lola? Here, let me put my mic on. What's going on, Pink Rose? Oh no, stunned again. A little annoying to fight. See, look, as soon as we get in a group, one of these mystic runes drop. So that'll be the 5th one that I've gotten since the gold update, out here grinding. Now that you're online, Pink Rose, I was thinking that we could probably queue up for some dungeons while we grind out here. Also, there's no innkeeper up there at Netherguard Keep, is there? I went up there and I tried to bind my hearth, and there was nowhere to bind my hearth, so I was like, damn. Alright, so we got that Doomguard commander. Let me show y'all what a mana hound looks like. Mana hounds can be frustrating to fight, mainly because they have that mana burn there. And it's a really quick cast, so you gotta be really on your P's and Q's to interrupt it. Now, you can interrupt one, but unless you got a 6-second interrupt, you're gonna have to do some improvising before you can get that second one. So, I got a stun. I can usually get that off before my kick comes off a cooldown, so I can interrupt that second one. But once I run out of mana, like right now, I can't do very much. All I can do is my warrior abilities and my rogue abilities at that point, until I can kind of MP5 my way up. Now I actually can get my MP5 up a bit if I just interrupt a bit more. Watch this. So there, that's an interrupt. I got 13 mana. Stun him. I missed the stun for some reason. Probably because I didn't have rage. But yeah, we need to be able to judge. And he's keeping our mana at 0. Part of the problem with my macro is it's using cleave and thunderclap. So there's a stun. The next one I'll interrupt with my kick. Here it comes now. It's such a quick cast, it's really hard to get it off in time. But he's gonna have me here again. Yeah, So we get pretty close here. Here, let's dodge. If we could dodge, we'll get some mana from Blessing a Sanctuary. And we'll stun for a bit. Now we can probably judge. There's our judgment and our Storm Strike. Now we got plenty of mana. Now interrupt him. We can heal up. Oh, we got a Doom Guard. Let's get the mana back. Oh, he's burning it off of us. Alright, here comes a stun. There we go. That'll give us more mana. Save the Void Walker. We got Pink Rose out here now. Got that interrupt off. Let's kill this thing so we don't lose our mana. There we go. Now we're gonna heal the Void up. Alright, let me turn him a little bit, Pink Rose. I gotta keep him faced away from the Void or he'll murder my Void. One thing to note is if you're doing a chain heal tank spec like I am, which is probably pretty unlikely, but if you are, if you get Mortal Strike and your healing effects are reduced by 50%, that affects your chain heals too. So your initial heal will be reduced by 50%, and then each heal it jumps to after that to each other player will also be reduced by 50%. So it's best to wait to chain heal until you don't have Mortal Strike on you, so you're more effectively using your mana. Revenge. I'm gonna get Revenge, I think. I think I could also use... Oh, where's he going? Oh, nice. Pink Rose feared him. I need to also get another ability, I think. I was thinking Ghost Strike, Ghostly Strike for the dodge. But I don't know what I would replace. Probably Drain Soul. Look at that, we're already getting more drops. I'm going to set the loot threshold to rare, so that way every green that drops we don't have to roll for. Oh yeah, it's so much faster with Pink Rose. Oh right, I wanted to take points out of that that dodge talent to get Ghostly Strike. Alright, let's stock up on some soul shards while we're waiting. Once I cap soul shards, I'll get 32 soul shards, and then I could switch out Drain Soul for Ghostly Strike. We'll stun that one until we get our kick back up. Now we got our kick. Let's watch for the next one. Interrupt that one, and then we're just gonna have to eat the next one. We'll save our judgment for it. Eat that one, judge and storm strike up the mana lost, and then we'll kick the next one. There it is. And then we're gonna save some rage for the next one. That'll give us enough time to get our kick back up. Now we'll kick this one. Ooh, almost kicked. There we go. Almost did that too early. Now we're gonna have to eat this one. Yep, ate that one. We can judge and storm strike that back up. Yeah, their mana consumption isn't too bad. If you can be quick enough to interrupt, and if you got a stun or something that you could use in the interim, it's a lot easier to manage. Alright, so there's more Dreadlords out here than there were before. The Dreadlord was the one that dropped that really nice item for us, so I want to fight another one of those, but we're going to clear this Doomguard commander out first. And this guy stuns, so we got to be careful. I didn't even buff you when he came out here, I'm sorry. So we're going to eat this Rain of Fire, because that keeps him from dispelling and stunning while he has that up. Alright, let's manage our resources better than we are. Pink Rose laying the deeps down today. Alrighty. Oh, come back here, Void. I told my Void to go off that way. Okay, so here comes the Dreadlord. You changed a few things? Nice. Let's see what you doing here. Frostbrand, attack, exorcism, divine storm, whirlwind, hammer of wrath. Yeah, whirlwind's usually not too great until you get big groups. Your moves appear to be the same. You must have moved talents around. Your buffs. Oh, you got some buffs. Nice. So you got Blessing of Kings, Mark of the Wild, Rampage, nice. True Strike Aura, hell yeah. Alright, so we don't want to eat Mind Blast. He is going to fear us. I'm going to stun him for the next Mind Blast. Now for the next Mind Blast I can interrupt him. And then I'm probably going to have to eat this next Mind Blast. Here's the fear, here comes the Mind Blast. I can interrupt it. Ah, I missed it. Damn. Wasted the interrupt too. We'll stun the next one. Oh, he tried to put someone to sleep just now. I'd probably rather eat the sleep just to not take another Mind Blast. Of course, I heal myself, so probably doesn't matter if I eat a Mind Blast, I can heal it right back up. Here comes a kick for the Mind Blast. There we go. And I could stun that if I went non-global cooldown. There's another fear. Someone's going to sleep. Wake up, Void. Here comes a kick for the next Mind Blast. You done, son. Yeah, those guys drop stuff pretty good. I think these are the guys you want to farm, because it seems like they drop stuff consistently. So they fear, they put to sleep, and they Mind Blast. Let's bring them back. That way if we get feared, we don't pull the next one. The Mind Blast hits like a freight train though. It's like 1500 per hit. And it only takes like 2 hits to kill me with that Mind Blast at my current hit points. It looks like you can get away with the 10-second interrupt almost. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, having another interrupt or a stun is pretty useful for these situations. Another fear, he's gonna try to get us into that next Dreadlord. I'm gonna kite him more this way. Come this way. I will not get feared into the next mob. There we go. Fear. Damn you. We're gonna bark skin that Mind Blast. Yeah, he can get enough of those Mind Blasts off for it to be kind of a problem. But we got it. We're good. Part of the reason why I want to get rid of that dodge is I want to pick up expertise. I'll probably go into... There's 2 6-point talent expertise items in prot for warriors and paladins. Good idea, Pink Rose. We'll get that guy. But if I can get a 6 expertise, I'll get my dodge reduced. The deflect and parry and dodge and all that stuff reduced a lot more. And that'll help my survivability if they're not parry hasting me. But I need 6 points. I've only accounted for 5. Where would I get another point? Yeah, if you want to gank people, this is a good area to gank. When people are fighting Dreadlords, they're easy to get taken out. And the Dreadlord will help you kill them. So I'm a little worried. It appears as though we got an enemy yuck near us. Yeah, you fear. Okay. I was not interrupting the Mind Blasts as consistently there. Let's get another Dreadlord here. There's one. Now I'm gonna kite him back away so we don't get that Mana Hound next. Here comes that enemy yuck. Watch your back. Yuck is casting. He's casting on you, Pink Rose. We're gonna need to go get him. Oh shit. Welp. I couldn't even keep up with him. I don't have any mobility in this spec. Now, if I went into my PvP spec, I could keep up with him for sure, but I wouldn't be very useful for fighting anything out here. At best, yeah, I need mobility. I would need something to keep up with him. I could get rid of aspect of the pack so I don't get dizzy. Drain soul I could get rid of. I could get like blink and shadow step probably. And then if I got rid of the Void Walker, I could probably grab it might be good to get the stunning guy. The stunning guy, you know what I mean? The stunning guy. The Fell Guard. But yeah, I gotta move points for all that, so that's not happening right now. Maybe that guy just wanted to see if he can kill us once and moved on. Alrighty. Come to me, Dreadlord. Yes, I will eat that Mind Blast. Ow. Oh, that fear. He's back, Pink Rose. Actually, no, that's Silver Heart. Another Mystic Rune off of that guy. Nice. I think these are the guys you want to farm. They're also level 62. That might be part of it. Yuck, or Zanara's out here now. Zanara is the one that was helping us last time. Yeah, Zanara's cool. Take a little Mind Blast to the face. Take it to the face. Alright, there's somebody else around the corner. Oh, it's Mr. Yuck. Yuck's just chilling. Should we kill him, Pink Rose? Yes? Alright. Hold on, let me change specs. We're gonna assassinate Yuck. Did Zanara really die just now? Alright, let me get buffed up. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with them. They got a 100% speed mount. You better run. You got lucky. You got lucky, Yuck. I was gonna Wind Fury main hand and Frostbrand offhand. It was about to be lights out. Alright, switching back. Alright, I got a mana up now. All that time wasted. Thanks for the innervate. Four, three, two, one. More mana again. Isn't Hammer of the Righteous supposed to scale with Haste and Wrath of the Lich King since Haste increases weapon DPS? Asks Hadaki. Hyoga said nope. Isn't it obvious? Nope. Okay. Was there any more of those Death Lords around? I like this area back here. Zanara's controlling the big demon. Nice. These guys are pretty easy to kill. I'm gonna get this one here. Come to me. Every time he stuns me, I wish I had blink. I may even get rid of Thunderclap. Actually, since I have Thunderclap, I can get rid of Frost Armor. So, I gotta get a moves in question bar rolling here. Let's see. Bartender says we're in combat somehow. I don't see how we're in combat. Let's Shadow Meld. Okay, Bartender. Let's go with Bar 8, Enable, Visibility. Where's Bar 8 at? There it is. Okay, so bar. Let's go with button lock. No, lock. Close. Let's make this bar. Sorry, Pink Rose. 1 second. I gotta do something. It's let's go there. These will be the moves in question, and I'll put those right here, right there. Yeah, right here. That'll do. And we'll lock. So moves in question. This is a new thing I'm gonna start doing. Whenever I got specs that I want to tweak, I'm gonna start moving the moves that I have in question off to this bar. Like Drain Soul is not useful all the time. We're gonna put that over there. Teleport and portals we don't have. We forgot to get it. We have Thunderclaps, so we don't need Frost Armor, I was saying. Aspect of the pack has been in question as well. It's kind of useful, but not very. Actually, I'm going to keep Aspect of the pack. I don't like having Aspect of the pack and Aspect of the monkey, though. Like, that's kind of a situation I'd like to change, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Because Aspect of the monkey is giving me 5% dodge for only 3 talent points. And it's also reducing all the damage I take by 2. So Aspect of the monkey is actually pretty good. Evasion is something I don't really use. I could use it more, but I'm getting stamina from evasion. It's kind of a good DPS cooldown if I could just remember to use it. Like right now I'll use it. Here, waiting for the next one. There it is. So another move in question, the Void Walker. Right, I wanna actually switch the Void Walker out for a different pet. Having that Void Bubble is pretty useful, but having like a stun or something might be more useful. I don't know. That Void Bubble is a good DPS cooldown. But I don't find myself needing it as often out here. So we'll put that in question. Frostbrand weapon. Is that a move in question? I may want to get Wind Fury, right? 128 frost damage. I don't know. Frost armor is definitely in question. There's a pet out there, a wolf. Whirlwind is another move in question. Cleanse is useful, especially as a tank. I like Shockwave. Blessing of Sanctuary is good. So Devotion Aura. Chain Heal and Earth Living Weapon. I don't know. I reduced the amount that Chain Heal heals for, and it still feels pretty good. I may switch out Earth Living for Wind Fury. Kind of makes me want to put some points into Spirit Weapons as well. But yeah, let's see. Altogether, that means I want to switch out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves. Damn. 6 moves. So that's gonna be like 150 gold. And 2 of those are going to get rid of some defensive cooldowns. Noah Lynch, what's up, man? And Alex Kimsharov, how's it going, man? Good drops. Mainly, we've gotten 2 Mystic Runes since we've been out today. Some Tomes, which I think are going to matter a lot more after they remove that Tome guy out in the Stormwind. I'm going to kite him way back, Pink Rose. Alright, so, but yeah, most of this gold farming patch is for these grays that are dropping. The grays are a lot more valuable now. You do get like some good world drops, but that's true for anywhere you farm really, any level 55 plus mobs. A lot of these grays are from the Burning Crusade expansion, so they're gonna sell a lot better than your normal grays at level 60 would sell. So I think what would be considered a good drop now are just like weapons, because gray weapons are selling for over a gold, and if you get a good 2-handed weapon that drops, a good 2-handed gray weapon, like that can sell as much as almost 2 gold, like this bulky maul here. This guy's fearing and sleeping and mind blasting everything. I think the Dreadlords are my favorite to kill. 51k. Only slightly more than a Mana Hound. But they have that fear thing. The fear is the only thing that's a problem, but if you can chain pull these and keep on getting feared, then over time that fear is going to be less effective. Actually, you know what? I think from one to the next, the fear amount resets. Somebody's nearby, Pink Rose. Keep your eyes peeled. It is Zanara. Okay, we're probably okay. It's Zanara. Get out of here, buddy. He keeps deflecting me, and he dodges. I really want to get expertise now. That's probably going to be another 25 gold. I'm looking at like a 300 gold investment here, just to iron out a spec that I'm probably not always going to stick with. Hey, what's going on, P Vega? Doing the new gold grind thing. Oh, we're feared. Pink Rose says, hello, stream. Had to eat that one, didn't have an interrupt up. Man, we interrupt sleep, but he still gets it off. I thought that was a mind blast. Fear into a mind blast, GG. Damn you. I've been trying to get an idea of the damage I'm doing with the abilities that I have, and off to the left here I'm trying to play my strengths more. So it looks like Hemorrhage is the hardest hitting active special that I can use, and then next is Hammer of the Righteous, and I don't even do that on cooldown like I should, and it's still pretty decent damage whenever it's not being deflected or dodged. But up next is Cleave. I've boosted the damage of Cleave even further, and it's starting to hit pretty hard. And then Storm Strike, I could probably use more Storm Strike as well, but it gets to be a lot to manage at that point. Because if I Storm Striked on cooldown, I'd probably get a lot more damage output, but I'm trying to spend all my energy on Hemorrhage as soon as I have enough energy, and then I'm also trying to burn my Rage, and I'm trying to use Hammer of the Righteous on cooldown. So between those three things, it's hard to fit in a Storm Strike as well sometimes. That just appears to be how this build's playing. I don't know if this guy has looked at me once since we started fighting. He's like a bug mob. Like he's just patting back and forth. I'm afraid he's gonna start evade bugging. Hurry, kill him. Wow, he didn't look us he didn't look at us once. He dropped 4 greens. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna grab tagging run from the Dreadlord here. Come to me, Dreadlord. Come to me way this way. Come on. Rage Totem says, why does my dog keep crying? I fed him 6 days ago. That's fucked up. Fear into a Mind Blast. GG. Can't do nothing about that, boss. There's another Fear into a Mind Blast. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for the Fear into a Mind Blast. Pete Vega says, hey Pink, why are you not a bear? Uh-oh. Someone noticed. Do you feel naked and exposed now, Pink? Nope. I think pink resolved that the bear spec was only really good for AoE farming. Out here with a single target fight at a time, it's not as effective. Also, pink needed a good PvE spec, so we could run dungeons. And speaking of which, do you want me to queue us up, pink? Let's see if we can get you some gear. We could try running Blackrock Spire and Strathholm, Skolo. I think pretty much anything, huh? You might need to run Blackrock Depths. I don't know if you got the quests from Searing Gorge, but there's a few quests from Searing Gorge you can complete that'll give you a trinket. That or an equivalent. That could be a pretty decent trinket for you. I forget the chain that starts that. Noah Lynch said everybody should just be elemental. Lightning Bolt Master Race. You need the flight path to that? Oh, okay. It's just outside of Stormwind. We could probably get there through Red Ridge, Lakeshire. It wouldn't take very long. But yeah, we could just do randoms right now, or you can go get that quest and then we could queue up specifically for that dungeon. It don't matter. Any? Okay. There's another Mystic Rune. Nice. Okay, so let's queue up then. Right now I have Blackrock Depths, Upper City. So BRD, Dire Maul, Lower Blackrock Spire, Skullomance, Strat. We'll do those. And I'll tank. Ooh. Actually, let me leave queue for a second. I want to tank or DPS. Let's see how that works. We need a healer though, huh? Yeah, healers are what's in demand. Oh, let's see. Let's get the Doomguard commander here. Whoops, interrupted. There's another Eye of Shadow. Nice. That's supposed to be the Priest's Epic Staff Chain quest. It's pretty decent auction house sell too. It's 183 gold on the auction house. It's a pretty nice penny there. So why are you here instead of Winter Spring where the mobs have 17k HP? I actually didn't realize the Winter Spring mobs had 17k XP. I like this area. We did Alcaz Island yesterday and then this area. And then this area was so spread out and so plentiful with mobs that we just kind of stayed. But I have yet to check out the Winter Spring area. Is it a lot better farm over that way? I don't know what kind of mobs. They would be like a lot of frost and slow type mobs that way, right? What are they, Nagas? Dragons? Mobs die a lot easier, same loot tables. Well hell, maybe we'll check out Winter Spring then. Oh, there are quite a few Eye of Shadows and Mystic runes dropping that way as well. I'd also like to know if there's a nearby flight path and inn to bind your hearth at. Because where we're at here, the flight path takes quite a while to get to. How do we get there? Probably from Darnassus, I guess? Darnassus to Winter Spring. You can check Loch Medan, 25 minute, 55 plus gold. What's in Loch Medan? Winter Spring has two spots, the one with the Frost Giants and the other the Demon Gorge. Yes, runes and Eye of Shadow. The closer the hearth is, Everloot. So Everlook has the closest hearth. Demon Gorge literally has an imp vendor in it. Oh shit. And then Alex says Grim Batal and Wetlands, not Loch Medan. Oh right. There's another Eye of Shadow. These Eye of Shadow prices are gonna drop drastically, I bet, if they're dropping this often. But yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Grim Batal sounds pretty decent too. I wonder what kind of hit points those have. Can you pop us a port to... Well, Grim Batal's right by Ironforge. We can go to Minethil Harbor from there. Or we can hit up Winter Spring. Here. If it's above 50, we'll go to Winter Spring. If it's below 50, we'll go to Ironforge or Grim Batal. So Winter Spring. Let's go to Darnassus. And Alex says Grim Batal has mobs with not more than 15k hit points. Well, that's another one we're gonna check. Actually, let me mark that. So, thanks Pink Rose. Sounds like I could pull multiples over there. I'm also gonna clear the inventory while we're in town. We made away with quite a bit of loot there though. It's pretty nice. I should probably put all these greens on the auction house. I can't see how they're selling for as much as it's advertising though. That doesn't make sense that they would sell for that much. We'll give it one go. We'll put them on the auction house for one round. It's probably a waste of gold, but sometimes it's worth casting your net and seeing what fish you can turn up. Your bags are full anyways. Cool. Alright, I think the auction house is off over the east here. Yeah, Pink Rose found it. Shields, armor, armor. There he is. Oh, that's an armor. Should be the big house. The old night elf areas. Here it is. So we sold some heavy leather ball and rune cloth. Auctioneer Golathos. We'll take 1 minute to scan the auction house here. Hey, there's Trix. Howdy, Trix. So just from the grays we made 33 gold there, so that's pretty decent, pretty nice. Alrighty. Now let's see if these post at all for very much. The Eye of Shadow, yeah. The price of the Eye of Shadow dropped to 60 gold, 50 gold. Damn. They've been dropping very frequently, it seems. I'm going to put this one inside of the... Oh, shit. This one random enchanted with the amount of targets hit by your whirlwind is increased by %S1. I guess just 1. Yeah, that Eye of Shadow is going to go in the guild bank. Because if it is a staff quest, then maybe it'll be worth actually doing. Alright, let's see if those actually sell for how much they say they will. And then we'll go to the bank and drop these off. I got a tome and the Eye of Shadow, and we'll put in the bank for later. For maybe either Spitfire or any other caster class that wants to level up, could probably use it. It's real ironic how much you guys mock as if you pissed. Oh, Sun Spear's talking smack. Alright, we got 2 of the Elementals deck in the bank as well. I don't really know what those turn into, but those are there. Alright, so let's plop this thing right here. I wish they'd fix the way the bank creates these false items when you put stuff in there. Also, when you take stuff out, it looks like it disappears in your bag. Alrighty. We'll put that in the bank. Maybe it'll stop dropping for us if we have it in the bank. And 6 of these mystic runes. Put those in the bank too. Cause thug life. Alright, I need an ammo vendor. You got Winter Spring Flight Path, but you can't fly there. Oh, you don't have the connecting flight? Let's see which one you're missing. We might need to get you to Feralis if you've never been to Feralis. I think that's a connecting flight. Can you get to Astronar from where you're at? Yeah, Winter Spring needs Moonglade in order to get to there. So if you have Talon Branch in Felwood, the northern flight path in Felwood, or do you have the southern one? Moonglade flight path you can't get. Yeah, we could just run in there if you have the northern Felwood flight path. You've been there? There's a southern part. There's two flight paths in Moonglade. There's one that takes you straight to the city, and then there's a southern one. Which path did you take? Did you take the Talon branch one? Talon branch. Okay, cool. I'll meet you there. Wood. I don't know which one that one was. You probably took the Talon Branch Glade in Fellwood. Yeah, there was two flight paths in Fellwood, a southern one and a northern one. We're gonna check out this winter spring. So Noah says that there's frost giants and there's demons. There's a demon gorge there. And supposedly those have a lot less hit points, so we'll be able to probably gather a bunch up before we start attacking. Alright, Pete Vega, take it easy, man. Have a good workout. Crit strike chance of your heroic strike, thunderclap, and cleave. Our crit is currently 17, so almost 18, and this is adding another 15, so our cleave and thunderclap are getting boosted up to almost 30%, well, more than 30%, like 33% chance to crit. I think I'd also want to get revenge. Increased damage of revenge. So we would need 2 points for that. We got 2 into cleave currently. Cleave's hitting pretty hard. So we'd also want to get Ghostly Strike, 20-second cooldown, and that'll increase our dodge even further. And the reason why we would need to increase our dodge even further is because we're going to be taking points out of anticipation to get points into revenge. So we're going to lose 5% chance to dodge in order to get 15% chance to dodge every 13 seconds. So 5% chance to dodge all the time will go away for 15% chance to dodge every 13 seconds. And then, let's see, there was another one. Strat service entrance, nice. So that'll be 2 points. And then 3 points for the Ghostly Strike. And then we'll have 2 points left over. Howdy, folks. Looks like I'm tanking. Surprise, surprise. Oh, Felguard. We would want to get a Felguard as well, I think. I don't know if we would want to get a Felguard. Alright, so we're going to Strathholm, service entrance. So I can heart to Light's Hope Chapel. Yeah, Pink Rose grabbed the southern flight path here. Where's your heart set, Pink Rose? You also have Light's Hope Chapel? Here. What is it? 9, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. South Shore. Okay, South Shore is not too far either. You may want to grab this northern flight path here. I don't know. I wish there was a way I could mark it for you. Let's see. Pink Rose is in Felwood. I want Panda's EPL. New Box's EPL. And Brews in Dunmurrow. So New Box and I Want Panda are probably going to end up summoning the group. Good. Good. Right, so I had 3 points committed, 1 for Ghostly Strike, and then another 2 for boosting up Revenge. And then one of these moves would be Revenge. And then I would have 2 other points, right? So I could get more hit rating. I got hit rating already, pretty beefed up. Expertise was what I wanted. I can get strength, stamina, and expertise with vitality. So if I put 1 point into Revenge, I don't like to half-ass these though. I don't know if I would do that. Maybe I'd just get off of Revenge completely and just put the points into Vitality. Because I could put 3 points into Vitality and then 1 point into Ghostly Strike. Yeah, I'll probably do that then. 3 points into Vitality, 1 point into Ghostly Strike, and then with the remaining point, I'd finish beefing up Elusiveness, or Endurance rather, from Combat Rogue. So that'll reduce the cooldown of my evasion, and it'll also increase my stamina by 2%. So, yes. Can't quite afford it yet. I would need at least 50 gold to pull that off, because I would need the 2 AE, which I would get from replacing Whirlwind, and then I would also need all 5 of those talents from the dodge from Anticipation. So once I replace Whirlwind, or to get rid of Whirlwind rather, could swing that way, get Ghostly Strike, and all that expertise from Vitality. I say all that expertise, but I think it's only really like as much as combat expertise here is 3%. Increase your expertise by 3, and then stamina, and I think the other one said strength. I may go for the crit one. I don't know. Strength and stamina. Strength gives me what? Converts to spell power, which helps my heals a little bit. I'd probably go for crit. This build's playing more critty anyways. And in here, I'm probably going to want to stamina stack a bit. Or strength stack, rather. In this dungeon, I might need to stamina stack, actually. Let's go for 100 stamina. We'll say 113. And then the rest into agility. That'll at least give me some hit points. And the agility will help my crit and my armor. If we go south from here, Pink Rose, there's a flight path. This isn't the flight path. Yeah, this isn't the flight path that you need to get to Winter Spring. But it's a closer flight path than the one you took earlier. It's also where the only vendor in this zone is. For us anyways. Can you fly to Everlook from here? Oh, cool. Awesome. Let's fly there and bind our hearth. So when we get summoned to this dungeon, we can just hearth out and then go grind. New box and I Want Panda should be summoning soon, I think. Of course, I Want Panda might be AFK. I see them with Feigned Death on right now. Songflower Serenade, increase crit strike by 70 and all attributes by 50 or 15. That's a pretty legit buff they got there. I wonder what that is. Pink Rose says I got the Matron Protectorate handing too. Oh, cool. Travel to Winter Spring and give Albie scale. Oh, that's a little ways away. I gotta sneeze. Goodness. That was a pretty good sneeze. Thank you for summon. Be right there. Yeah, I muted OBS just now, but then I was like, oh no, I'm gonna sneeze all into Discord, and I had to mute Discord. Alright, let's run around. We got the timer started. We got a little over a minute to get our hearth set. "50 seconds. The heat is on." Hurry. Hurry. Here it is. With 30 seconds to spare. Why, thank you. Alright, accepting the hearth? Yeah, boy. Cheer. Quick bio, then ready to go. Be right back, folks. Alrighty, ready to go. We're gonna do some damn Stratholme, I guess. I was just thinking, what kind of gear am I wearing? Maybe I want to put on the right gear. Whoops. Oh no. We went side entrance. I want pandas like, serious? I didn't know we were going to the side. Damn. When it read when it pop up. What does it say? What do you mean, like 20 minutes ago? I don't know what that thing said 20 minutes ago. I was more concerned with the fact that it was saying I was tanking. That moment when you're on the wrong YouTube account. What do you mean unique flash? You logged into the wrong YouTube account? Sorry about that. I want panda. It's always the healers. Healers are always so mouthy. Yeah, man. Sometimes I log into my kid's YouTube account and I get all these like Minecraft and Gary's Mod videos pop up. It's like, oh, my bad, wrong account. Man, I wish I could get around. Well, I was thinking maybe I should go full stamina here. Give the healer more time. Because if I remember correctly, there's quite a bit of spell damage in this dungeon. And I can't mitigate spell damage with armor, so maybe stamina will help. Unique flash said hashtag trapped. Yeah. You own a mini person? Oh yeah, man. I got a I got an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old. my 8-year-old has had a cold, or I wouldn't call it a flu. It's something like I think it's either allergies or a cold. He's been all jacked up for the past few days. The stream hasn't been as consistent because I've been hopping off to take care of him. Been trying to get him nursed back to health. Alright, 6k hit points should be enough for them to heal. I only worry that I won't be able to hold threat, but we'll see. I managed pretty well last time. We're gonna go here to chat. Well, that'll work. Ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Let's reset our meter. What is New Box doing? Oh, New Box is a melee DPS. We'll probably need to keep an eye on New Box. Their single target damage looks pretty decent. Now, I think that's a friendly blizzard there. Let's assist New Box, make sure they're attacking what we're attacking. Oh, they're on something else. Cool beans. Sun, good morning. Let's see, can we LOS? Yeah, we should be able to LOS. Sure. I don't really tank very much, so I don't know the pulls yet. This is kind of my worry here, is a couple of these mobs like to silence. Then nobody wins when we get silenced. Elemental bindings, not so great for me. Yeah, righteous defense works like magic, so if I'm silenced, I can't magic. We started clearing west side? What does that mean? We run that way? Okay. So go west. Alrighty. So is this like a failed group or something? I have no idea what they're talking about. Totem of Storm, Chain Heal and Chain Lightning power increase. Yeah, I can't taunt with silence either. BT dubs. Come to me. Sweet. Oh, looks like he wants to tank something. Go for it. In my experience, chickens have short attention spans. They just want to peck. Alright, we got a void bubble here. Some self heals. Eye of Anacondia. We don't want that. We don't want that bow either. So we're going in here, it looks like. I think this is a trap. Yeah. Got murdered. We need to go back. Okay. Isn't this the way we were going originally? I guess we needed to grab that boss before we came here. Damn. Now I know. Drink up. Some decent bracers there, Pink Rose. Oh shit. I'm charmed. Lucky for y'all, I don't do much damage. How long does this charm last? "15 stamina, 11 spell power, Nick. Fancy's touch, plate resistance item." Is there something in here? Oh, the Thuzadin acolytes? Sure. Tome of Arcane Brilliance. We're zigzagging a lot. I don't know if I'd be able to figure this place out even if I knew. Yeah, thread is a little shaky. I don't have like the as soon as you pull obscene amount of threat capability. But if I can get hit a couple times, I got him for the rest of the fight. Can't do that while silenced. Mother of God. Shit's just going all over the place. He's so bad. Such a bad take. Can't hear who you're talking to if you're talking to somebody. I'm just narrating all the failure. Pink Rose is typing in chat to me sometimes, but other than that, I'm not talking to anybody. Is that... Where is the silence at? Like, I don't even see that I'm being silenced. Yes, indeed, great heals. Usually the healers are the only reason why I'm able to survive tanking. Hey, Destiny, you better knead on that, Pink Rose. That's a great two-hander. Good luck with the rolls against that other guy. What now? We'll grab these, this little group here. Of course Brew's gonna knead on it, you bastard. I should have kneaded on it. Damn, should I have needed? What a bastard. He's clearly a caster. Alright. So if it's worth more than 60 gold, I guess you need. Spec, pink, who needs it? kind of dirty. I hope they trade it to you. Hopefully they got a conscience. Ooh, had to pop all my cooldowns there. Rough stuff. Are they not trading it to you, Pink? Poured out. I'm leaving group, Pink Rose. I'm not going to run with them if they're going to be like that. And Brew is on my shit list. Ignore Brew. So if I see that guy again, I'm out. I got the deserter debuff. So I guess we can go farm for a bit while I get deserted. I pretty much said, I'm only here to get Pink some upgrades, so if we're not going to be able to at least accomplish that, then I'm going to get out. I told him, I'm pretty sure you can find a better, more experienced tank than I. Okay, Pink Rose, I'm also going to take a break here. I'm actually going to end this episode. My son's awake, so I'm going to feed him breakfast, try to get him to eat something today. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Unique Flash was saying something off to the side. 2 lucky people got to test out the server you posted. That sounds interesting yesterday. A server I posted yesterday? Yeah, ninja looters, man. Can't stand ninja looters. I'll be back, but I'm probably not going to be streaming anymore for today. My son's awake, so I'm going to be taking care of him. Sorry, Noah. Well, that's going to conclude episode 56 of Elude Stalwart playing the Project Ascension Andorhal PvP server. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Later. Oh yeah, Ages of Azeroth. I might try that out, but last I heard it was like a closed beta, so, or a closed alpha rather. I think it's called Conquest of Azeroth, isn't it? I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye out for it, Unique Flash, and we'll see how it does. Maybe while I'm offline I'll look more into it. But we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.